State. I chose Winona State because right away, just getting on the campus and meeting the coaches, you just feel that family atmosphere that a lot of places talk about, but here they actually mean it. Just visiting with the players, they actually take you in like you're already part of them on your visit.
I chose Winona State because it's close to home. I live about an hour down the road in Harmony, Minnesota, and my grandpa lives a half hour away, so anytime I want to go back and help them around the farm or anything, I can. Winona State's been good to my family. I've had a lot of relatives that have graduated from here, also came here for college, and my mom lived here for part of her life, and we've always come down here. It's a beautiful area, and the campus is nice, and we have good facilities. That's why I chose it.
I chose Winona State because it kind of gave me a feeling of being, it's like a home away from home, you know, and I got that feeling just on my first couple visits here, and was around the coaches and around all the players that were here already, and you know, it's kind of a family atmosphere, and I really like that. Especially like being far away from home, it's nice to have a home away from home and know, like when you're leaving your actual home, it's not that bad because you're just going to be around another huge family.
The main reason I chose Winona State was because of the way the coaches treated me during my visits. I really liked that they were truthful. They came right out and said things. They said why they were looking at me, why they liked me, what I needed to work on over the summer, get bigger, get stronger, all those types of things, and that just really drew me in.
Field. My greatest memory so far would be last year against Mary. I scored my first touchdown, so that was pretty cool. After sitting out a year, red shirt, it's been a while since I was in the red zone or in the end zone, so it was good to score a touchdown again.
And didn't you showboat at the end? Did you dive on in?
I didn't showboat, but I got a little excited, so I did a little dive in the end zone.
For me, my greatest memory was when we went up to Sioux Falls to play the year after I got hurt and came out, and they had only lost I think it was 1 or 2 games or something, or maybe they were undefeated in like the last 7 years or something. And we went up to their house, first time ever playing there, and you know, we won a pretty big shootout, 45-41 or something like that. So we ran the ball pretty well that game, and it was awesome. It was just
the greatest memory on the field was probably just getting our first win. We played Moorhead here. It was my first year on the field too. It was my first game. I missed the first couple, but it was just getting a big win, our first home game of the season, and just it felt good. Yeah, we beat them 65. It was like 65-26. Put up a lot of points. Everybody was jumping around. All the coaches, all the players, all the fans. It was a great experience.
My greatest memory on the field would be either the Duluth game or Mankato. The atmosphere was unlike any atmosphere I've ever played in my entire life. Warrior Nation was behind us, and it was just a surreal atmosphere, just both being ranked in the nation and just battling out to the end. That was my best memory.
The Winona State Strength Program, it's a tad different from what I'm used to. It's a lot of Olympic lifts, which help you become explosive. So that was my biggest shock or slash new to the way they do things here is all the cleans and the jerks. And
we just changed it this year. It's very up-tempo, which I like. You're never standing around. You're doing one lift, and then there's something else to be doing too. We pair our lifts. It just keeps it going. No downtime. Just kind of get a good sweat the whole time. And PRs have been going up. So
the strength and nutrition program here is very good. I've grown drastically throughout my, my 3rd year here. This will be my 4th. It's amazing what they can do to your body. I worked with Coach Liming in the nutrition. That was one of the biggest problems. I came in as a middle linebacker just shy of 200 pounds. So it was kind of unreal how you can go 3 years in the strength and conditioning program and they're going to make you into a man. And now I'm 245 pounds, and you know, my speed and strength have only increased and gotten better.
My freshman year was a lot of learning. Learn the offense, learn technique, learn from the older guys that have been here for a while. It's a lot of stuff to learn, but it's a lot of fun, and I definitely got a lot better.
Freshman year was kind of a little different, just going from obviously being the guy in high school to switching roles and being the role player, the practice player, and just kind of taking on that new role. But honestly, I didn't feel left out or anything. Same thing, just coming to practice, working with all the guys, didn't feel excluded. It was just a different role, kind of got to get used to, just trying to make them better by making myself better.
And my redshirt year, it was kind of like, it was good just to kind of get acclimated with college and having to balance out your own schedule and like not having your mom and dad telling you to do your homework and wake you up in the morning and get ready for school. And it was just it was a learning experience because you kind of got to learn how to like, take care of yourself. I mean, all the coaches here, even some of the younger coaches that are a little closer to my age, I mean, they're all still like father figures to me. You know, you can go to any of them about anything, even if it's something silly like I didn't know how to mail something my freshman year, and I came and asked the coaches, and they gave me a little crap. They gave me a little bit of crap, but they still helped me out. And they're just, you know, their doors are open. Anything you need to talk to them about.
I would say very close. I feel like I can approach any of the coaches, not even just my specific position. I feel like I can go and talk to any one of them about anything, get help for anything. They're just kind of there for you. They're your parents away from home.
My relationship with the coaches, all of them are very similar. If you work hard for them, in return they're going to do everything in their power to give it back to you and as best as they can.
Starting with the other coaches, the supporting coaches, the other assistant coaches, they're good. Everybody's on the same page, same goals, have the same mission, and that's to come to practice every day, work hard, be a true student athlete, and value the core strengths of our team.
Sure, off the field in the Winona State program is a huge deal. The Winona area community helps the Winona State football and every sports program out a ton, so giving back to the community is crucial. So my first year, I'm going into education, and eventually I'd like to be a principal. So giving back to the community is something that I can apply the rest of my life. No matter what major you're going into, you can apply community service your whole life. So my freshman year I got involved in Miller Mentoring, it's called, and what it is, you go once a week for an hour and a half and mentor a student. You're paired with a student from the Winona area school district, and you work with them on homework, and you're just there to be a structure in their life. And I love that, and I did that for 2.5 years, and you know, I still have ties with the Miller Mentoring program. Right now I'm working with them. I'm writing a grant for them for one of my grant writing classes.
So some of the other things that I'm involved with off the field, you know, even though being a college athlete is really important, you know, it's important to get out in the community and do other things as well as far as community service goes. You know, we have a competition in the off season where, you know, you get points for community service, and going out and finding community service on your own is awarded more points than having a coach bring it to you. So when you have, it encourages you to go out and be a civic servant as well, which is really important. You know, I have free time and stuff where I get to, you know, go out and make friends and stuff, and then I'm also involved with Student Senate. You know, I'm running for Student Senate Vice President, so you know, by the time you guys are all seeing this video, hopefully I've won. So that'll be cool. But yeah, there's always time. You know, Coach Sawyer's pretty good about letting us go out and kind of do things on our own time. You know,